tell anymore. Yeah, all the dishes, more dishes, and I have no dishes. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to... This is going to be a fun set of dishes. Okay. And get this out here. This is just going to help it cool faster, increasing the surface area and getting it out of the hot pot. You leave it in the hot pot, you've still got that residual heat happening. More dishes, yep. Yep. I will admit though, last week, I couldn't be arsed to do my dishes until the next day. I was like, you know what? I got the food put away after Canada Day. I'm like, I can do all the dishes in the morning. So I did. Wicked Wyata, good to see you, fam. Hope you're well. Thanks for stopping in. Well, I guess it's not World Chocolate Day for you guys anymore since it's Friday there already, but we are celebrating World Chocolate Day here today. So let's just get this spread out here. Oh yeah, you can tell it's already getting nice and thick, and that's exactly what we want because we don't want it oozing out the side of the bowl. Side of the bowl. Definitely don't want that, but we don't want it oozing out of the side of the cake when we're assembling it and cutting it. So there we go. Yeah, every day, exactly. Every day should be World Chocolate Day, in my opinion. You are not wrong, my friend. You are not wrong. All right, so just gonna set this aside. Woo, that is warm. And get that in there. Just gonna slide a couple things out of the way because it is now, fingers crossed, if we're lucky, be able to get some chocolate tempered and make some chocolate curls to decorate the top. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to do, yeah, I know, Underground. And I used to be the same way, but once I started working with it, I just, yeah, chocolate is my everything now, so I'm going to move some stuff out of the way here. Just trying to, oh, yeah, I hit my steps on my Fitbit. My electronic leash here is happy with me today, so that's good. And you know what? I'm going to do the buttercream first. I think that might be the smarter thing to do. So we are going to do... it's because it's World Chocolate Day, honestly. Like I said before, I go into that National Day-to-Day calendars and look at whatever food holiday was. And so yesterday was National Fried Chicken Day. And today was World Chocolate Day, so I actually was torn. I wasn't sure whether I was going to do fried chicken or chocolate cake. And I'm like, well, I kind of have to do chocolate on World Chocolate Days. So we're doing, yeah, cake for the sake of cake. Absolutely. I am here to normalize having cake whenever the fuck you want it. Honestly. Like, I don't get this celebrations only. You want cake? Have cake. Honestly. Like, that's my whole thought process on that. So, temper chocolate or make buttercream first? I had this thought and then I had another thought, and let's see what order I put my recipes in because that'll tell me exactly what I planned on doing. Yeah, fried chicken. Yeah, buttercream. Buttercream is correct. Well done, Underground. So, I am actually doing what's called an easy Swiss meringue buttercream. It's basically the same idea, only you pay attention to things. Yeah, fried chicken. I know that'll be Sunday, I think, actually. I'm going to do fried chicken because I want to do like a more of a Southern style classic fried chicken. And then I want to do like Korean fried chicken. I want to do some boneless, some with bones, different sauces, try brining some. So yeah, I'll be making my dinner for the next week, basically, with that one. You pie attention? That's okay. I can't read. I didn't notice that. So you're good. You're good, Underground. As long as you can mod and don't post pictures of my shelf, you're good. So anyways, back to where we were. I'm going to be doing a easy buttercream, which is basically a Swiss meringue, only it's instead of heating the egg whites over the water bath with the sugar and then whipping it up that way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using pasteurized egg whites, so you don't have to heat them. They're already safe to use as they are, and the only difference is instead of using a granulated sugar or a caster sugar, you're using an icing sugar, which is not my favorite, but it is easier. So there's that. Wyatt, I love you. That's hilarious. So I'm just going to grab my egg whites out of the fridge, because that's the other good thing about this one. It's super quick, and you don't have to break a lot of eggs and do it poorly like I did earlier. Okay, so I have my egg whites, and I'm just using the regular ones you get at the store in the cartons. They don't need to be the organic or anything like that. I see that they have free range and organic, and I'm like, you know what? I don't need to spend another $3 on egg whites just for a label. So on that, I am going to grab my mixer here. And I'm going to grab my... Oh, I forgot I need to clean off my beaters in my bowl, so I need to bring out the lemon juice again. And yes, definitely anything that can keep you from having to futz around with separating eggs, go for it. So, because this is egg whites, and yes, they are pasteurized, so they won't react quite the same, I'm still going to do what I always do with my whisks and bowls when I'm doing anything that is making a meringue-like end product, basically, is I'm going to just wipe my beaters and my bowl with some lemon juice just to make sure that it's super clean. I'm always pretty careful, but I just want to make sure that there is not any iota of a reason for these egg whites not to whip up well. And I'll do the same with my beater. And just really make sure you get every single one of these. And perfect. And you can use white vinegar for it too. I would use white vinegar if I were leaving it, like if I were doing it a little bit earlier on in the process and leaving it to dry, because the vinegar will eventually wear off. But if I do it right now, it might leave a hint of a vinegary taste, which is the last thing you want. So we'll just use the lemon juice and be totally safe. Now, got my mixer plugged in here. I'm gonna move that guy over. Yeah, that guy's set up nicely. That might I may have overset that. We'll see, I guess. What am I looking for? Butter. I'm gonna get my butter ready, and my butter is always room temperature. You definitely don't want to be putting in butter that's a little bit cold, because that'll just make everything curdle. If that happens, you can just take some out and microwave it to melt it and then mix it back in, and it should be fine. But if you use room temperature butter to begin with, then you won't have that problem. So let's get the butter going here. And I need 340 grams. So scale again. Get this out of the way, make cutting process slightly easier. Just gonna grab a plate to put it on, or a bowl to put it in. Perfect. And you just want to cube this, because you're gonna add it in chunks. So, and 340 is just about the entire block. So, our usual block of butter is 454 grams. So, yeah, oh, this is super warm. You can tell it's like super warm in here. I'm leaving fingerprints in my butter. Chunk. I like that movie. Yes. Goonies Never Say Die is kind of my thought process when it comes to getting this all worked out. Yeah, and we're about halfway there. I know that's going to be pretty much this entire block because I've already used 50 grams in fouilletine, so let's trucking along here. I should have chosen a bigger bowl for this. We're just going to be playing Jenga with butter cubes here. Let's see if I can get them all stuffed in there. Right. So it doesn't sound like there's any thunder or lightning out there, so that's a good sign. I was a little nervous